Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Unapologetic Mic, where real talk meets no filter. Today, we're kicking things off with a special intro episode. There's no better way to launch this podcast than by putting the spotlight on the guy behind the mic, someone who's always had something to say, even when nobody asked. Hi, Ryan.
Hello.
Okay, welcome.
Hi guys. Today, welcome to the first podcast. I'm going to be asked a few questions here, little fun questions, little thrown some curveballs by the manager behind the screen. Obviously, you won't see her, but it's going to be fun. There's a game apparently that where I'm going to be asked more questions. I don't know what this game is, and apparently it's meant to show you guys how my brain thinks or how my brain works, not even thinks. But just hope it doesn't expose me in a bad way, I guess. But it's all here for your entertainment. Buckle up. Let's get ready to laugh. And let's get unapologetically real.
Okay, so Ryan, we're starting off with a little bit about you. Let's get right into it and ask you what made you start this podcast? What is your passion and vision behind it?
Hard-hitting questions from the get-go, guys. Damn. The reason why I started it, it was a thought and process for a long time. I guess part of it was a bit of, I wouldn't say fear, but more just nervousness and uncertainty of how it's going to work. But I thought, may as well just take the leap, just go straight into it and just get started. The main reason is because I enjoy filming things, being on camera, just being myself, joking around, and just having fun. What was the rest of the question?
Those people that know Ryan will know that he really is someone that will talk and talk and talk. So this is literally perfect for him. And I think we're all excited to see where this can go for him. And exactly as he said, it's just about being him, providing the laughs, and just being happy in a world full of serious moments. Okay, so let's go on to things less depro. If someone met you for the first time, how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
In 3 words, okay. Wacky. Serious.
Serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess because when I walk around, I feel like,
You have a resting bitch face.
I guess if we have to use
Sorry.
use that term, but more, I get, because I've been told that people don't want to approach me purely because I don't look like I would talk to them. Even though then you see this side and then like, oh, damn, that's not the person we saw. But yeah, when I walk, I have a various. Welcome to English 101, But yeah, a very serious face, and seems like I just am angry at the world, I guess, potentially. Again, it's my face, I don't see it. So I wouldn't know what I look like. But 3 words, sorry.
Yeah, what's the 3rd word?
So yeah, wacky, serious. Damn, what's a word that can just incorporate everything? 3 hours later.
Catching you off guard, are we?
Yeah, damn. I'm gonna use a few words to describe the last one.
Yeah, go ahead.
But just an all-out fun guy. Not a bacteria, a fun guy.
My word, or it's hyphenated, I believe, but it would be fun-loving. And I think that actually describes you. So we'll leave it there for people to think what they might think.
We can argue if it's 2 words, but it's fine.
What is a childhood memory that still makes you laugh?
Damn. There's a few, but I don't know if I can say some of them.
Hey, this is being unapologetically you.
I guess it makes me laugh now for how stupid I was. But when I was younger, and obviously when my sister was younger, we went to our friends, our parents' friends, my friends, our friends, everybody's friends. It was all just one big loving family over here. Went to their house about just down the road from us. And the parents obviously doing their parents' adult things, just sitting and chatting, having their coffee and biscuits. And us kids were running around because we were energetic. And then around the corner of the house, there was this nice thick concrete slab, about yay big, but yay thick. And my sister decided it would be funny to lift it up and see what's underneath, and she dropped it on her foot. But luckily for her, she had those nice Wellington boots on, so it saved her foot. She was just crying there because obviously it's a bit sore. Ran to my dad, crying, and he comes holding her, comes trotting around the corner and asks me, okay, what happened? So I was like, let me show you. So I pick it up, be like, this is what she did. But again, obviously it's young me. I don't got the muscles I have now, but I didn't have the muscles I have now. Let me just, again, English 101, welcome guys. But yeah, so I lifted it up to show my dad what happened. But this part I didn't mean to do on purpose. I didn't mean to show him the actual act, but it slipped out of my hands and yeah, fell on my big toe, big right toe, or my right foot, big right toe. You guys get it. But yeah, and so then my dad had my sister crying, and he had me crying, his other arm walking, but also with me, there's an additional package that came along with my toenail that was hanging by a thread and just blood gushing out of the toe. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I laugh at it now for how stupid I was, but back then I wasn't laughing.
And I can confirm that his big toe is still ugly to this day.
Beautiful. I get requests for feet pics all the time.
No. Some weirdo must be requesting that.
I mean,
Okay.
hey, if I get the money to sponsor this podcast, it's money.
A little bit of a deep question. Who inspired you growing up and who inspires you now?
I think growing up, Barney. Yeah, he's just a friendly little dinosaur. He's a stranger, but everybody was just friends with him, Everybody loved him. No one questioned it. No, but I go cliche, but it's the truth. It's my dad. Just seeing how hardworking he was and all the effort he put in. Like, obviously, he didn't have, I wouldn't say he didn't have a lot of time, but like he had time. It's just a lot of the time, a lot of the day was him working hard so he can provide for our family, as most parents do out there. So yeah, so it's just seeing him obviously going out to work, working hard, coming back, and then still, putting work aside even when it's a tough day, and then having time for family and like having some fun with us, even with the dogs and stuff. So us just all being one big happy family, laughing together, creating memories. So I mean, I don't want to get too deep. We're not going to get emotional in the first episode.
Looks like
here.
You're gonna cry.
Shut the fuck up. No, but then I mean, currently. I mean, there's a few people, but I guess the main people, it's not just one person, it'll be my family. Obviously, like my mom and dad, like the hard work they put into, and like the effort they put into everything to, you good? Hey, shut up. We're recording an episode here. The disrespect, I tell you. Yeah, so my mom and dad mainly, because obviously all the hard work they put into like raising us and putting this roof over our heads, allowing us to be who we are, and just being proud of whatever we're doing and always supporting us no matter what we're doing, not always judging. So like if I was to be like, I want to be a lawyer, which I did say at one point, and I changed, they were like, okay, cool, well, we're going to support you. So yeah, so that's one thing. And obviously my sister, just seeing how dedicated she is and the hard work she's put into achieving everything she's achieved so far in life, and obviously just watching her grow, it's always been an inspiration. So yeah.
Now it's like cue the aww.
Because what brother says nice things about his sister?
Okay, so this is something fun, and hopefully you can come up with something hilarious.
It's me.
If this podcast had a theme song, what would it be and why?
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Flying through the sky. Big Einstein. So that's all I can say, because obviously I don't get copyrighted over here. But yeah, I think, I guess because it's the Unapologetic Mic. So, it's just being bold, it's being true, and just being unapologetic. So, we're going on a trip. That's what we're doing. Going on a nice little trip over here through different universes of people's lives. So yeah.
That's perfect. So now it's on to some rapid fire questions.
The game.
Don't think about it. No, it's not the game.
Not the game. Okay, shit.
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
Just say the answer.
See, now I'm just going to look at the camera. It's going to be crickets. Empty mind.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza, genius or crime?
Genius.
Okay. Which sport
Fighting
is
people.
which sport is overrated?
Chess. No, I lie. I joke. Pickleball. Pickleball.
Scandalous.
Hey, I'm not saying it's not fun. It's just
Okay, fair.
overrated.
Okay, one celebrity you think is low-key hilarious.
I mean, I guess it's not low key because everyone knows that they're funny, but like Ryan Reynolds or Adam Sandler, but they're not low key. Everybody knows they're funny.
Ah.
Trying to think of. But I mean, I guess my humor is different to everybody else's.
Okay, you're thinking too much
But
on these
yeah,
questions now.
just
You gave
those
your
two.
answer. If you had to give up social media or TV for a year, which one's gone?
Social media. Easy.
You're addicted to both, so I don't understand.
Exactly. But I enjoy my series. I don't need, oh shit, but with the podcast, though, I'd need social media for topics. Oof. But yeah, social media.
What's one thing you think is totally underrated?
Beans on toast.
Okay, and what's something you unapologetically don't like that most people do?
Ooh, we're getting real now. Having to be nice to kids. Well, okay.
You please do elaborate.
Yeah, I think I need to elaborate. So obviously, yes, kids, be nice to them, but like those kids are just being absolute dickheads.
You can't. I don't know if you can say those things.
Fine, those kids are just being absolutely outrageous.
There we go.
And no care in the world. Obviously, not. I don't want to blame the parents, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's where they are raised.
No, for sure.
So like, yeah, just if they've done something, just be up straight to the truth. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's life, kid. Get used to it. But I know this is all going to change one day when I have kids. So. But yeah, for now, is that really what I want to say? What was the question again?
No.
What was the question?
Chances. What's something you unapologetically don't like that most people
Don't
do?
like, but that's. I mean, I guess I don't like being.
It's like people are trying to protect the child.
Yeah.
When they should actually be disciplining.
Not like babying. Let me say babying the child. Like,
yes.
There's discipline that's needed, and now you're babying and getting away with shit.
That's fair. And one last little question before we head into the game.
Oh,
you get a time machine. You can visit your past self or your future self. Which do you choose and why?
I mean, no matter which one you do, you're changing your timeline you're living in currently, you know, because it's going to affect.
It says you can visit. It doesn't say you're heading to that period of
I can
your
just
life.
visit it to reminisce.
Yes, or see where you're going.
I think one thing I would want to do is just go to the past.
Oh, okay.
Purely because I don't want to go to the future and say, I see myself being successful and high end, and then I'm like, cool, I don't have to do anything because I'm going to become successtional one day.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's like I'd rather just
there's no mystery, there's no excitement.
Yeah, I just stay on the drive I have now, and then what happens happens. But if I just want to visit the past because it's nice to see the memories, you know, maybe like see some people. Yeah, see some people that I can no longer see. But yeah, or play with some furry friends that I can't play with anymore.
That sounds very depressing. Okay, now some upbeat stuff. The game we're going to play is the word association game. Do you know how this works?
I think so.
So basically, it's very simple. I'm going to just say a letter, and you have to instantly say the first word that comes to your mind.
I might have to be bleeping a lot of stuff over here.
Okay. So no thinking, you just say.
So no thinking and no explaining, right? Just.
No explaining. No, we're not doing explaining. This is part of the game. You just say.
Cool.
Yes, you just say. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to keep your eyes open or closed? Keep it open. I don't know.
Why would I want to close?
Think about what you're about to say.
But you said I mustn't think. Just say.
Fair. Okay. You ready? Now I must remember the letters of the alphabet.
Unapologetic Mic, we don't think. We just say.
Facts. Love that. Love that. Okay. Ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
E.
Elephant.
N.
Nuggets.
D.
Dick.
L.
Loser.
Q.
Queen.
Z.
Zebra.
P.
Pole.
That seemed a bit iffy. A.
Apple.
Okay. C.
Celebrity.
Now I must remember the damn alphabet. Let me just open this and see. R.
Ryan.
That's Vane. Okay. J.
Juice.
V.
Vagina.
This is a little bit of a hesitation. S.
Sex.
I.
What?
I.
Intelligence.
W.
What?
Y.
Yes.
H.
Hello.
G.
Gangster.
Oh, I thought you would say goodbye. That would be so great.
Goodbye.
F.
Fuck.
K.
Kinky.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
B.
B.
Boring.
No. I
O.
already said the B.
O.
Orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
T.
Telephone.
Let's sing. Let's go A again. I'm going to keep it coming fast now, so you be prepared. Hello.
Ass.
Okay. G.
G-string.
Y.
Yellow.
D.
Dinosaur.
X.
Eggs?
X.
Oh, I was about, you just gave me the word. Xylophone.
K.
King.
I.
There's nothing coming to my head even. Like I'm
Ink. Idiot. Idiot. There we go.
you used to now. Null and void.
O.
Orange.
P.
Play.
E.
Energy.
R.
Resistance.
Z.
How many words start with Z? Xenophobia. No, that's a fucking X. Like a xylophone. I'm keeping that in, by the way.
Oh, goodness. That's the best thing. I
Zingy.
remember that word that I said that starts with an I.
Zingy.
Idiot. That's what
Zingy.
you are. Okay, last one. T.
Telepathic.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad.
Well, I guess, yeah, that wraps up the first episode of the Unapologetic
The
Mic.
little intro to see who Ryan is all about.
So I guess it's classified as the first episode, because it'll be the first one on the channel and on wherever you may see it. But yeah, I mean, just stay tuned.
We hope you all had a great time listening
Why are you interrupting me?
and
Like,
learning
shut up, I'm trying
because
to talk
you
to
get
you.
so nervous.
No. Okay. Hush.
Hush, puppy.
Puppy. Hey. No, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the first episode. Again, leave a comment down below what you want to see come up in these episodes, or what you want to see me talk about. If you want more just me talking and the manager over here asking me questions.
Do you want to maybe give them a little bit of insight as to what's coming for the channel, the series you're thinking of,
I mean,
topics?
Yeah. Again, it's going to be this podcasting about everything and anything, from conspiracy theories to controversial topics and everything in between. So we're going to have things where we discuss sports, not necessarily specific about sports days and what happened, but more about people's lives and the sports they live. Just going about their daily routines or myths about certain sports, facts that you might need to know or people might not know. Talk about, obviously, the controversial topics, the things people don't want to touch. Not in that way, not physically. But
No
verbally.
one was thinking that, but okay.
Now they are. Remember, kinky. But yeah, there's a lot to come, and obviously it's changing every day. We're coming up with new ideas every day, and trying to think of series that will speak to everybody, all the audiences, not just certain target markets or niches. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you for signing in and watching this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So remember, guys, be bold, be real, and stay unapologetically you. Until next time, peace. What's my line?
Be bold, stay real,
Ah, yes. And let's.
and stay unapologetically you.
Is that the line? Shit.
It is.
Yeah. We're gonna cut to this. So yeah, remember, be bold, be real, and just stay unapologetically. I'm gonna shit now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tingling in my feet.